girls have already gotten the first motivation that our boys have won the game. So coming to play Nigeria, they have that spirit of winning already. Sitting here, I'm happy. I'm happy that we collected 3 points with a goal, 4-0 again. So I'm sure that we're gonna get the game.
So indeed, that's a real fascinating motivation for the girls. We talk about some of the match players for Liberia and Nigeria respectively, but I want us to go to the origin of women football in Liberia. It has been relatively not good back then. Unlike now, we're seeing some momentum. We are seeing some improvements. What do you make of women's football currently in Liberia?
Well, currently women football is on the rise in Liberia, and like I always tell people, it's a responsibility of the government to promote the game. It is a responsibility of the players themselves to promote their own game, and it is also the responsibility of the sport journalists and the fans as well to come up to support the game. So unlike before, I see a little bit change when it comes to women football, and the girls are determined with the support coming in from the fans, from the LFA, the government. I think they are doing much more better to see us participating in international tournaments and doing well. Like our U20 of recent, we participated in the WAFU and we came out as 3rd place winners. So it's a good thing that Liberia women football is on the rise, and I believe that with time, with more support, because football is money, football requires investment. So with more support when it comes to women football, we're gonna get there gradually. It's not immediately, but gradually we're gonna get at the top.
And of course, with more support to the game, we will get there, and definitely that is fairly said indeed. You talk about they just ended WAFU. Liberia just considered a goal to be eliminated, not going to the grand finals, so to speak, scoring 16 goals and eventually won the 3rd place. What do you think was the reason for Liberia not going to the grand finals? You watched the game, you saw just everything.
When it comes to the WAFU, the U20 for which our girls represented us exceptionally well, they played, they had a great team, but that's football. You win, you lose, or you draw. So we went to the game, we scored in the 80th minute, so I expected the team to put up a defensive tactics. We already leading 1-0. The game had less than 10 minutes to end. But again, that's football. Once you are ahead, the pressure from your opponent will always keep coming. And the game went to a penalty shoot. So what I noticed is that when it comes to penalty shooting, Liberia, even the male team as well, we do not do well when it comes to penalty shoot. So the coaches in Liberia needs to work on the players when it comes to that kicking ability, and when it comes to creating the courage to go for penalty. Because when it comes to penalty, a lot of people start to be frightened. No one wants to take responsibility because they are afraid. I don't want to go kick and miss. And at the end of the day, they'll say, oh, Mika went to kick, Mika missed, and so it's because of Mika we didn't qualify. But we have a great team. To score 16 goals is not an easy thing in the tournament. So our girls did exceptionally well, for which we had to celebrate them. That we went for them to the airport, and we kept celebrating them on the meter. We were just unfortunate when it comes to penalty kick, for which we did not qualify to go to the final.
And we hope that the technicians will look into that properly.
Yeah, sure, they need to, because the players need to build that confidence, that self-confidence when it comes to penalty. Even the male games, once they have penalty kick, a lot of people start to dress back. No one wants to go forward to take responsibility. So I think when the coaches are doing training, they need to teach the players about the self-confidence, how to kick penalty, the goalkeepers as well. They need to work on that.
So talking about this game, we play Senegal in Dakar. We lost 3-1.
Yeah, we did.
And some say it's a dramatic win and qualification for Liberia over Senegal. Winning them here 2-0. Can you imagine? Do you think that the technicians are doing better along with the players to improve them?
Yeah, I think they are doing better, and I think the players themselves, they have that self motivation, and they have the determination that we have been given the opportunity to reach this stage when it comes to representing Liberia. So this game called football is also our career, it's also our passion. So we got to do what we can to raise the flag of Liberia high. We lost 3 goals to 1 in Senegal. We came to Liberia, we won 2-0 here at our own SKD. So it just proves that the game that they lost in Senegal, they used that weakness to build on, and then they came back stronger. So now going against Nigeria, Nigeria is not an easy side when it comes to football, whether the male category or that of the female category. Like how the Nigeria qualified, Nigeria won Central African Republic. They won 12 goals because they won 6-0 home and 6-0 away. They went to play Burkina Faso, and the drew Burkina Faso 1-1. They came home and they won them 6. So we are going to play a competitive side today. It's a no big deal that Nigeria has a better side when it comes to representing their country in an international tournament. But also you cannot overlook a struggling person. Like they say, when a man is drowning, whatever thing that comes, you make sure he brings them down. So you cannot overlook to say, oh yeah, Liberia it's just a walk in the park for Nigeria. With the motivation that the team has now from the supporters, from the FA, from the government, I think we're gonna put up a surprise today here.
I think unlike
Yes.
before, they've started getting some motivations. People have already started giving him some donations,
Exactly.
pledging. We've
So
got a sizable crowd here, so to
yeah,
speak.
yeah,
People are
yeah.
here to
So these
cheer
are
them.
some of the reasons. Like I always tell people, we have to come up in our numbers because, mind you, we are playing home, and these kids are on the field playing. When they check around, they see the field empty. They feel like they don't have anyone to support them. But if they look around and they see the field is red, white, and blue, and they see people cheering for them, it makes them to know that yes, we have people that get our back, and we have to deliver because we cannot allow these people to leave their business schedules to make the sacrifice to come here to support us, and then we just let it go like that. So they themselves, they understand that Liberians need result today, and I trust that they're gonna do better.
Surely indeed, we will need result, and the result will come very shortly. As you can see right next to our screen, the pitch is already set for the first half action, which will begin very shortly. And we've got roughly about 20 minutes for that to happen. So the two teams have completed their warm-up section, and we will take a very short break, and we have one of our colleagues, as a matter of fact, the financial secretary of the Sports Writers Association of Liberia, in person of Naomi Tapia, and she will be partnering with Liga Nyanimo to continue the bit of leading to this all-important opening between Liberia and Nigeria. We take this break to be right back.
Okay, thanks. Welcome back from the short break. My boss is already here, and that's Naomi Tapia. We're going to be talking about the upcoming game between Liberia and Nigeria. So, boss, yeah, welcome to Inter Sports as we go about with the discussion as it relates to the Lone Star and the Nigeria U17 game. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much for welcoming me, Mika, so that we can just talk about our girls under 17 team going against Nigeria.
Yeah, it's Liberia, the U17 team going against Nigeria. So you have been into football for a very long time, and it's not a strange thing when it comes to the game. So what do you make of our girls going against Nigeria here this afternoon at the SKD?
Well, I've seen incredible performances, but I don't want for our girls to be complacent. I can tell you for free that just how our boys just proved in Morocco to be just, I don't know, very tenacious. Even at the goal line, our girls, yeah, our almost 17 girls will prove it in this particular match. We saw them in Senegal. I was surprised. I didn't even thought of our girls qualifying here over Senegal. In fact, making advancement over Senegal. Imagine conceding 3-1 away. And then coming home, we always underestimate ourselves that when it comes to football development, we are still behind. For me, at least expected that. And when I tell you, I didn't even turn out that day to watch that
Yeah,
particular
because
match.
I didn't see you to the
Okay,
game. I was
that
even thinking why you did not show up at the
fine.
game. So
And then when I got the result that our girls defeated Senegal 2-0, I was shocked to my core, actually. So I can tell you that Mika, our girls will prove to be, I mean, just that extremely talented, very result-oriented people that they have proven to be in the two past matches. So we are going to be seeing something even more than football, more entertaining than the football games we have been watching in our lives.
okay, so we are going to be seeing something more entertaining than the football game that we've been wishing to have. Yes, so that was Naomi Tapia. The game will begin shortly. We are still here at Intel Sports, bringing you all of the happenings in today's match against Nigeria. Wherever you are thinking about making your way to the stadium here, we say come in your numbers and let's support our girls to victory because they need us now more than ever before. The admission for the game is free, so you don't have any worry to say you don't have ticket to show up to the game. You need to come to support your girls to victory. Mind you, our boys have already won 1-0 there, so the girls are motivated that now we have the first victory and we are optimistic of getting the second victory. We all know that Nigeria is not an easy side when it comes to football, but football is anything that people say you don't underestimate a team. So like the county meet, no one ever thought that River G who have become champions of the national county sports meet, but that's football for you. So our girls have been preparing since they qualified over Senegal here at the SKD, and they are well prepared to take on Nigeria today. So come out in your numbers and let's support our girls to victory. The game will start shortly, and you are tuned to Intel Sports where all of the happenings in today's match will be displayed. So if you cannot come to the field, just get your data in your phone and lock down to Intel Sports. Back to you, Naomi. The game will start shortly. So if I may ask, what's your prediction for the game today?
2-0.
2-0. So
And I was hearing you urging the public to come and cheer the girls to victory.
yeah,
And this
yeah, I
is not
did.
the attendance. I hope this will not be the full attendance for the game for today. I expect more than what I'm seeing now. And
Exactly.
moral support matters in football games and even in financial. And I tell you, you won't believe me.
Sure, that I
Yes,
know of.
yeah. So the presence of the cheering squad alone can motivate the players to do more than even their best. Yeah. So they
Yeah.
play home. Keep that at the back of your mind that your girls are playing home. So if you don't come to cheer them to victory, when they see us clapping for them, that alone will motivate them and they would want to do everything to outshine Nigeria. Yes, so that's one of the most important things in football game. The cheering. I mean, the audience for that day, the attendance matters. So if you don't come to encourage them, I tell you, even they can be the most skillful, the most talented. In fact, they can even be more than Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo if you don't come to make them feel that yes, you are worthy, you are doing your best for the country. I mean, we really appreciate you guys. They will be discouraged, and then it will be very damaging to you and myself. So I think there's a need for Liberians to come and give their full support. We're not asking for money. If you have, you can donate, yes. But please come and cheer the girls to victory.
So that's it. Please come and cheer our girls to victory. The game will begin shortly, and your moral support will be highly appreciated. That you are here in your numbers to support our girls to victory. Because mind you, when we go to Nigeria, we're gonna see a stadium full. So we go straight to the game, and we'll be right back during the first half break. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching.
A home of glorious liberty by God's command here at the SKD Sports Complex. That's the way we like to usher you here at the Anthony, not the Anthony, but the Samarkand Sports Complex into a game that has the U17 Falcons of Nigeria and the U17 female team of Liberia. It's a chance to be in Morocco 2024 in October. Liberia having knocked out the big boys or the big ladies. Senegal are here against Nigeria, a big name. How much a population it is that is rooted behind Nigeria this afternoon, and how much a population it is that is rooted behind Liberia. Who wins it on the basis of population? Definitely you will say it's Nigeria, and given what they've done in the past, everything points to them, but not without this big support from Liberia, as you can hear in the backgrounds. And the U17 national team of Liberia are here this afternoon. I've got Julius Conton on my right to serve as my co-commentator and of course our analyst. Together we do this and we usher you into a world where Liberia is on the rise. Hello and welcome, Julius.
Thank you very much, Theo, and it's always good to be here. Whenever we are here, we talk about football, we talk about sports, and today is of no exception. And Liberia is locking horns with the Golden Eaglets. They are called the Golden Eaglets, the under 17 of Nigeria, and they are female team. Women's football is getting better gradually in Liberia, and today's encounter will be of no exception. It promises to be a fascinating.
Yes, we are minutes away from kickoff, and as you can hear the match announcers, our U17 dressed in the dominant red and white stripes will take on the Eaglets, the golden, according to you, the golden Eaglets of Nigeria. But let's run through the listing of the lineups of the two teams, and let's begin with Liberia. Markula corner. Let's go to Nigeria. I think they are the visitors, and they've got. I mean, in my word of commentary, being able to pronounce those big Nigerian names give you a plus, and I think I'm going to try if I can get a plus this afternoon. Christiana Uzoman is in goal post for Nigeria, so where's the number 1 shirt? Iwachuku Preska is jersey number 17. Taiwo Adi Goke is number 3. Adi Raymond Mary wears jersey number 4. Mendy Hanan Ibrahim is jersey number 12 for Nigeria. Adebayo Jumai wears jersey number 6, and of course Kudirat Fonke Aro Gondade is wearing jersey number 14 for Nigeria, the Super Eagles. Ifyong Peace is wearing jersey number 15. Harmony Chidi is jersey number 9. Afolabi Taiwo is jersey number 10. Musud Shakirat Abi Demi is wearing jersey number 6 for Nigeria. And Ishefu Sylvia is jersey number 16. Ikezi Oye Dekanchi is jersey number 13. Aziz Wakidat Aniki is jersey number 2. Is Abdul Wahab Farida is jersey number 5. Ari Manshau Aisha is jersey number 11. Karin Remota is jersey number 7. Is Afi Tezu Blessing is jersey number 18. And of course Olawu Keri and Bankole is the head coach. And it's started already. And the referee.
So very interesting. We started 2 minutes ahead of kickoff time, so it was like a bit faster. Instead of 4 o'clock, it's 2 minutes to 4. We started. That didn't give us the time as per playing.
And
the national team of Liberia lineup and the referees. But them as go along, we will.
Yeah, they are from the Central African Republic, and of course the mass commissioner is from Mauritania. So it's Liberia on the
defensive.
Yeah, in the early stages of this game, the Nigerians will have set piece to take, and this is all coming at the back of the progress made recently in female football. I remember Famanta Day and her team were just in the WAFU competition. They so well came to it, and
16 goals.
yeah, 16 goals, and they've got to U17 here. They got to Dinen's flick, and it's coming right above the crossbar and a sneak just over. Makula will not worry about anything on this one, and she will take time to put her team in the proper order. Now I'm looking at that gap right above there, and it seems as if you need somebody and stick the way the Nigerians are taking on the goal two, and it's played right above the Nigerian defense. Louis Brown will head that one. Nigeria in the middle of the park. The Eaglets, and I can,
The Golden
yeah, the
Eaglets.
Golden Eaglets. Yeah, you can imagine how much a population that is pointed in Liberia's direction. The entire Nigerian population there, wherever they are, those of them who are so much concerned with football are pointed now in the direction of Liberia. You can say this is Morocco 2024 U17 World Cup.
Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic. All right. Yes, stand to be correct.
October, and that will be a history one
In
for
October,
Liberia if
and
they
Liberia
go
stands a chance of making her first ever appearance. A win here this afternoon will put Liberia on the front foot as we go back to Nigeria and then visit the Nigerians and see what happens there. It's a long throw in, and it's a header. Liberia put up a good fighting spirit against the Senegalese right here at the SK. They beat them 2 goals to 0, having lost in Senegal by 3 goals to 1.
And they received applause for the first corner of this match.
Yes.
And the energetic and creative forceful Louis Brown will take that. You can hear the crowd.
Yeah.
Fans are already here, anxious and desperate for the opener.
Yes, Louis Brown takes it. Has go up. It's a putter. And it's inches away from target. Liberia declaring intention here.
They
And
should have done better to get the curtain raiser. It
Yeah.
was just a clear-cut opportunity.
yeah, it was. I think it needed to come on the right foot. Not bad a left footer though, but she went for a tight angle and it just sneaked away from target. But Liberia sends a message to Nigeria. We are on the rise. I think that's the message.
And for what I see, they might be working on the counter-attacking system to get the Nigerians on the break.
But
And so they've won this very successfully 5 times.
yeah, it's a tussle there. The Nigerian wearing number 9 shirt, his Chidi Harmony bundles into
Esther Masale.
Esther Masale, and Esther is still on the floor. It's the Nigerians, and it tells you they've inched it in, it's laid off. But Louis Brown, as always, will be there if she's available, and she will fight back. The Nigerians are muscling the Liberians. Well, just like they do in male football, so they are doing in female football.
And as Olive Newman, the lady who brought Liberia to this stage.
Yes, with that splendor of a goal from against Senegal. She's been bundled on the floor, but she's up. Louis Brown looking for a long ball forward. Liberia will attack. It's Sawa and Lisa. It was, and
So Esther still leaping.
yeah, she is leaping. It's too early. It's a bit dangerous for Liberia. She's hopping too early in this game, and it's just 5 minutes. Liberia looking for chances. Yeah, they've got to be adventurous. They've got to be ambitious in this game. Playing against Nigeria, and of course, having beaten Senegal, I think they've got the courage to fight. And it's an indication that they are on the rise this afternoon as well in Morocco. The senior men's team, Lone Stars, beat South Tome and Principe by a goal to 0. Many thanks to Sheikh Cisse, the boy from Gaborone, is it Botswana? He plays in Botswana, and he is
formerly of
Watanga,
and former captain of Lofa County. He was there when they won the county meet for the first time since 1964.
Yes, and this could be a motivation for our ladies. The ball is playing forward, looking for the chap wearing jersey number 10 is Sion Makasia Sion. She keeps it. Louis Brown takes control, and the Liberians will bundle into each other, and Nigeria will pick it up. Their captain, good runs from them, very well intercepted, and it is Alicia Zedi, and touches the ball across the line.
I think she was just right on time.
Yeah, good move. It was. The speed was good, and the decision was also good. Safety first in football. That's exactly what she did. Beating Nigeria, ousting them from this competition will be a big plus for our female football. It is in my mind. They need to coordinate, communicate. Well, she has to give a pass. Louis Brown, they just need to keep calm and easily work their passes. It's a throw in to Nigeria. And it's the lady who wears, she's offside. It's Taiwo Afolabi, wears jersey number 10. She is the captain, of the Eaglets.
And the ref, the lance says it was an infringement.
It was an infringement? It is?
That's what we see.
Well, no. Yeah, I think she made the right decision. She called the Nigerians to, yes.
Louis Brown will have to be very careful.
Yes,
as an engine of the team,
she is.
The ball, release
she have to release
time.
Yeah, on time.
Not to be overconfident.
Indeed. And
she's a very good footballer.
A very good footballer.
She
had to play for the under 20, and then the last time being put on the flight immediately to join the under 17. Well, tells you how important she is. Louis Brown, world jersey number 8 for Liberia. It's the female Louis Brown. They will battle for every ball. That's what they need to do, Liberia. And these Nigerians will want to cause some confusion in our own backyard and probably go back to Nigeria and do the kill. I'm not sure these Liberians will be in for that. They want to take on them. And I did hear them say a win for us, at least 2 goals win for us will put us on the right footing to go back to Nigeria. Very confident and win it. It's a header.
And they've got some good motivations from defense, support base, financial, moral. All they need to do now is to do exactly what they are expected to do.
Yes, they've got support. You may not have a full capacity somewhere in the sports complex, but right beneath us here in commentary position, it is a considerable crowd, and it is a noisy crowd where we see the Nigerian flag there flying right down our right side.
Just a sensible.
Of course, a lot of Nigerians in Liberia, and it is not possible to have a stadium without Nigerians in it in Liberia. Not possible when the Super Eagles play, not possible when any Nigerian team play. You always have a Nigerian turnout. There will always be that Nigerian flag flying.
As a matter of fact, they've got a very good community in Liberia.
They do. Well accepted in Liberia. Free kick there.
Diplomatic ties between the two countries is
very, very strong.
Strong.
In the days of Liberia's crisis, it's always good to remember Nigeria. They were there, and we have a very good relationship. Liberia coming forward. It's sudden put forward.
Hard.
Makasia will put up her chest.
Olive Newman
is
play.
And I think this will just buoy their confidence up. Well, gone are the days, Julius, when the Nigerians will come here and just beat us so easily.
Esther, brilliant.
Incredible, fantastic defending.
That's Esther.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't. It's not. Well, yes. I think
Nigerians are trying, struggling.
Yeah, they want to get a goal in this game.
But Liberians are
a
not
goal for them
chance.
away from Nigeria. It's a positive mood. And Liberia will not want to succumb to Nigeria now. I think the confidence is there. In as much as we acknowledge that they are the big boys on the continent, we equally so must accept that every game has its, has its taste, has its zest attached to it. And the goalkeeper is not a good one. Well, it's kept to the floor.
Brilliantly rescued.
Yeah. Good spirit. Louis Brown will get on this one. If she does perfectly, well, I think they're sensing how good she is. They've got to fight for every ball.
That's the number 10, the skipper for Nigeria. Always.
Tyro Afolabi playing safe for her teammate. It's a cross, leaping across the face of post. The Nigerian will come forward.
That was a foul.
And they still get it. And it's a good tackle there. And they put up a hard press. Yes. How did she call for a foul?
And initially, if we can have a glimpse at the replay, it was Esther Newman who was fouled earlier. Esther Masale, sorry.
Well, the referee,
I just can't imagine that.
How did she call for a foul on this occasion? Take a look at the replay. The ball is tossed so far. Here, she goes down without being touched. And how come she's picking it up?
She lost it.
And the ball is lost on her foot. And the referee, well, come on, referee.
And that's a dangerous position.
Don't be intimidated by the name Nigeria. I mean,
there you see
it's a big name though, but you've got to stand up. This is it. It's a touch.
She lost it. They even didn't protest.
I'm not sure. Well, Liberians won't protest. I think discipline is one key. Now she stands up and she loses the ball right there, and the referee says it is a foul. It's a free kick to be taken by the Eaglets.
The Golden Eaglets. That's a dangerous position.
Yeah.
Mankula Konen, I'm not too sure she's. You will need more men, if you will, women into that war.
And it deflects for a corner. Well, good one taken by the Eaglets, and it just deflects on the Liberian human wall, and it goes off target for a corner kick for the Nigerians. Well, it takes a good technique exhibited. The goalkeeper is moving in that direction, but they take a ricochet off a player. Nigeria gets a corner, and she's got on top of it. It is a foul.
This time around, the referee caught it right.
Yeah.
And that player, I also did see the outside positioning.
Yeah. The goalkeeper, Mankula Konen, is on the floor because there was a foul committed. She takes it, she goes over it, and I think it's bundled from her hands, Take a look at that. She gets it, she goes back on it, and she has a player too, sandwiching her on the floor, and she loses the ball. Played at the back of the net, but the referee is just right on top. The referee from the Central African Republic.
So we've played roughly about 15 minutes, and it's still Nigerians relatively who are honestly and dominating possession, but Liberians are also struggling. They've came on target just once. Look a bit dangerous in attack. And I think Louis Brown will have to muster the courage. Connect very well her calculation.
And we just saw the Nigerian coach Olowokere Bankole giving some word of instruction to his players. And the Liberians need to be careful with this possession right there. Excellent work. But Louis Brown will fire it up. It's a quality of a pass. Yeah. And it's played.
And that is their strength. Counter-attacking.
Yeah.
Louis knows exactly how.
She knows exactly when and where to play it.
Yeah.
And they might just keep the chorus alive and get something attractive in this game. Something that will keep the stadium rocking against Nigeria. If they do, it's a cross. And the ball is going to be fought for.
It runs out of the touchline, so it will be the goal kick.
Yeah.
So far, good football.
Yeah, good football. Good football. Nigeria, not much pressure they've been under, but you can say Liberia isn't losing courage though. They're fighting for everything in this game, and there they are. The Nigerians will bundle the ball across the touchline for a throw in quickly. Taking Louis Brown gets it back. Good performance from all. The quality of a game is good. Louis Brown and the Nigerian goalkeeper comes over a long ball forward, and she is Christiana Ozoman gets it. She has a fantastic height. Yeah. And of course, you've got to say that about Nigeria on every given occasion. Their height is good. And somebody said they eat a lot of beans though. Forgive me please. The eba is their traditional dish, and it gives them a lot of energy. Unlike the Liberians who will go for the rice. But having said that, we are not going to be crumbling under pressure all the time. I think what has been our problem, Julius, is youth development, which we are beginning to place emphasis on now, and it is yielding fruit. It's yielding fruit. Yeah, it's yielding fruit. These girls are young. They've got the energy. They understood some basic fundamentals of football, and we are proudly here to urge them on. We did see Famanta Dean and her team the last time in the WAFU competition. They did a splendor of a job. We're proud of them. We're also proud of this team. We are also proud of a team, the national team, the senior national team just played this afternoon with dominance of local players from our league. Mario Marinisa must be a very brave coach. A lot of people have said, the pundits have said, they don't think a lot of young local players should be in that team, but he's kept to his local players, and they are gradually making progress. He hasn't lost a game yet, and
so he's played 3 away, drew 2, 1-1.
1-1. Yes,
that's a good record.
Liberia is under pressure. It's inside. The Nigerians get their whistles through. They score.
Poor defensive.
Yeah, poor defensive work. This is what they wanted to do. Come here and make life difficult for the Liberians. They have done it. It's the lady wearing jersey number 8, is it? Yes, and of course it is that lady who wears jersey number 8 for Nigeria is Adi Demin Shakirat Musud. She puts
I don't know whether
the Super Eagles
Mankula Conan injury had an impact on that ball. She saw it actually, and it was a very soft and feeble strike, but she just couldn't get a touch on it. Poor one from Liberia.
Yeah, I think it's a soft goal considered offside against Liberia. They need to wake up, find the courage to fight back against this Nigerian team. I think they've shown enough fights. The spirit, the body language has been good, Liberia, and they need to keep that alive. A goal scored just a minute ago. Musud Shakirat Abi Demin worth just number 8 for Nigeria. Louis Brown, well, she need to get it closer. Nigeria finds it, and it's a fight for her in the middle of the park. They find their way through. They got to do it for the second time they want to. And Liberia will play on the break now. And Nigeria fights.
They need some level of pace.
Yeah.
And that's the only way they can overpower the Golden Eaglets. They need to be more.
Need to be very fast.
Yeah, very fast.
And they've got to muster the muscular fight, muster the courage to go for the muscular fight.
Sure. And that reminds me of Coach Mario. You have to be fast and very fast.
Very fast. Yeah.
That's the system.
Yeah. But the Nigerians.
She's offside.
Offside is 1-0. They need to calm their nerves, Liberia. And I think Louis Brown, in my mind, is pushing forward too much and is creating a space in between she and the two central defenders. I think she should be more roaming right above them to be able to. Now that's what I'm talking about. She's moving deeper into attack, and
she's been marked
heavily. Yeah. So the question is, I don't know, but if she's not on the ball, she has to come and pick the ball up from the two central defenders to be able to move forward, because she has that energy to move forward. I think the coach should not drive her too far away from the two central defenders or from the central defense. And it's going to make our game impossible, a bit difficult, because there's going to be that gap. There is no one actually to pick up the ball and drive forward. Equality we see out there. She is a free kick, supposed to forward. It bounces off the floor and it sneaks away from target. It's a corner kick. The goalkeeper touched it.
Yeah.
I think she put a spin on that one, and she almost got something out of it. But Liberia will not relent. 22 minutes. They still think they want to go here. Well, the Eagles lead here by 1-0. Exports forward.
That was a good cross.
Yeah.
The contact.
Still looking promising, and they're going to be sneaking. Oh, it is!
Just an inch away. Wow.
You know, almost got something out of this one, Liberia.
And she knew exactly.
Yeah, she knew exactly. The goalkeeper was out, and she came running and just
instant.
Take a look at how she did it. The technique is good and just inches off target. The Nigerian goalkeeper is bundled to the floor on that occasion. Well, indication that Liberia isn't going to concede defeat easily anyway. But yeah, they are. She's coming from the offside position, but play will continue. Liberia will have to fight for every ball. They need to fight for every ball. Yeah.
Louis.
And it's put forward. The Nigerians will bundle the ball away from their defense, but it's still into the half. The lead here by Mushood Shakirat Adibidemi's goal. Liberia will fight for it. It's still into the Nigerian half. Nigeria, lovely football from the Nigerians. She finds a way. Yeah, it is a good fight back by the Liberian right back.
So we've played 24 minutes of the first half.
Yes, and 24 minutes of the first half going on. I will turn you over to Julius Compton, probably to continue our commentary. Julius has signaled he wants to remain where he is and stay in the analysis position. So it's a free kick forward. Liberia, they need to take control of that one. They do. Put forward, intercepted by Nigeria. It's another one of those long balls. But to no one in particular is picked up by Uzoma Isioma Christiana, the Nigerian goalkeeper. And that's when they lost that opportunity. Liberia, they've got a chance, and it's picked up. Yeah, Makula.
That was a good one from Makula. Yeah. Very fast, moving back, and easily collected.
And a good hit from the Nigerian as well. But Makula sees it. She's confidently on that one and puts it forward for her team to get some pressure off their back. But Liberia will come forward. It's looking for, yeah.
The long ball
Yeah,
is really not
Nigeria
paying
has
off.
been in this competition for a very long time. They have a lot of experience, unlike Liberia. But trust me, the fight today isn't a bad fight. And they will get there. And it's Nigeria
That's a
looking
goal scorer,
dangerous.
great one.
They're promising. And it's the number 17, Owachuku. Yeah, Priska and Wachuku.
And there is the issue of energy level now for the Liberian side.
Yeah.
They have to muster the courage now and be more aggressive in defense and in attacks in order to ensure that they can keep the fans celebrating.
Yeah, actually the number 17 is Priska Ukamaka. Nice. Ukamaka Wachuku. She was just a number 17 for Nigeria. Just got a chance blown off. But it is
So there's a little disconnect between Mankula and her central defense.
Yes,
there's a little bit of communication.
And I was just talking about. Yeah. I think there is something not going on at all. They need to just sort it out probably when we end the first half. Or the coach need to see that now.
Yes,
Coaches need to see that now and deal with it. I can see her body language. The goalkeeper Mankula, her body language area now. You can sense from the conversations she's having. She's not happy with the central defense at all. I think
I don't know whether coach the judges mobile is taking note.
Yeah, and I was talking about, it should be taken, and I was just talking about Julius, that protection right above the central defense. Louise Brown should be protecting more instead of joining the attack more and more. And I think whenever she's not in that position, there isn't that much protection. Now take a look at that. When they come forward, that's why the Nigerians are going to be dangerous. They've got the second goal, and we're just talking about how much they're not protecting the middle.
Vulnerable.
Yeah, the defense is just flat. And there is the holding midfielder they're not battling more right in the middle there. And it makes it difficult. Nigeria gets a second, and it is the number 15 it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just manages a way through.
Ifyong, it's Ifyong. Is it Ifyong? Yeah, Ifyong. Peace Ifyong gets the second for them. Yeah, and Makula, just as we were saying, she was talking about how much now that Liberian defense is not, she's not satisfied with the composure, not the composure, the construction of that defense, the way they react. Now, see, now you're taking a look at that triangle. Again, Louis Man was talking about that. She should not be moving more. That's where she should be. Now, she's offering the first protection, she's making the first tackle. Then the two central defenders will have to be able to organize themselves. Another thing she could do is to pick up one of the attackers, the center forwards, and then you have one defender who is going to be cleaning up for her, and it's going to sit right there. It's going to be easy to have that Nigerian attack functioning. I think the coaches need to take a look at that.
Just hope that they are taking note, because it's getting very demotivating now for the fans.
Demotivating indeed. 2 goals here in your own backyard is an indication that Nigerians mean business. We need to fight back. If you're going to be losing 2 goals at home, the question is how many goals are you going to concede in Nigeria?
The tempo, the momentum, everything absolutely has
dropped for Liberia. We've gone 30 minutes.
I mean, that's the halfway mark, so just imagine.
Yes, we're on there. And it's Liberia 0, Nigeria 2. We are here at the SKD Sports Complex. Is this the U15 World Cup? U17 Female World Cup slated for October, Dominican Republic. Liberia need to.
And the Nigerians, they are still in the half of Liberia.
Yeah, still in the half of Nigeria. They want to get this business done in Liberia. Go back to Nigeria, level-headed, and conclude the matter right there in Nigeria. I think they want to finish business right here in Liberia. Macasia, she gets set.
No.
She puts it forward. She loves to play from the flank.
So Lewis is absolutely out of it.
Yeah, I think Luis is pushing forward and is giving. Yeah, nah, this is what we're talking about. Again, the pass is made right above that defense. You need somebody who's going to make the first tackle, who's going to do the first pressing around there to make those passes impossible to come to the center forwards. And when you have two center forwards, 1v1 with two center defenders, it's easy for them to get behind your defense. And I think that's what I'm thinking, that's what I'm looking at. The coach probably haven't seen that for Liberia. Maybe Louis Brown need to get an instruction and do something about it. They need to.
If she wants to push forward, then they would need another defensive midfielder to
good. That's my thinking. You need a defensive midfielder. Yeah, who is going to do something more than. Yeah, I think Luis is pushing forward. So you need a midfielder who is going to sit patiently, and then we give Luis the option to move forward and create, because she has the ability to create goals. You know, so she needs to be very close to the three attackers. And then we found another option in midfield to do the backs-to-backs for us. She isn't really the backs-to-backs type, and so it makes our game a bit tighter.
She's anticipated of doing that at the same time distributing the ball, so she got lots of responsibilities.
Yeah, it is. You can have her doing the backs-to-backs at the same time delivering the quality passes. It is not so easy to find players like that, to find a player like that, so to speak. This is it once again. So the Nigerians will come forward. It's again another flash. The goalkeeper is on top of this one.
Still, when we started the game in the first 5 minutes, they were really impressive. But there is a little real breakdown in communication in central defense. The 4 and 5, they always play almost together.
Yes. Now Louis Brown is coming. Take a look at how vulnerable they are. You see that? This is what we're talking about. When are they going to sense the danger in the middle of the park above the two central defenders and close that gap? They're still giving the Nigerians a chance to fire blank free at Liberia. They need to solve that problem ASAP. Other than that, we're going to concede more goals in this game. Trust me, Louis Brown is not supposed to be going forward. You need to find a midfielder in the middle of the park who is going to come forward. Now, there you have it. That gap needs to be closed, Julius. Ball is wasted against the Nigerians.
And now the Nigerians inside the stands are the ones celebrating because they are up by 2-0 against Liberia. Yeah. At the Samarkando Sports Complex in Penzio, Liberians are actually quiet now, very quiet. They've came all out here with that momentum. They came all out here with the momentum to get something special, but that is not paying off so far. Liberia 0, Nigeria 2, and now they are in attack. This player wearing number 17 jersey, let's see, she chose it a long one through. Lewis is there. He's been beaten and is still there trouble. But that was a foul on Esther Masale. Esther has been impressive thus far until after they conceded the 2 goals.
Yeah, it's still not impossible for them yet. I think a draw in this game maybe could do well for them to go to Nigeria with the courage to fight for everything, you know. Yeah, we do agree that Nigeria will be difficult to beat, but records are made to be broken. Of course, who told you that Nigeria haven't considered defeat as well at home? Anything is possible. This is football for you.
So one of the goal scorers is on the attack once more, deep into Liberia's half. Let's see. Sends it back. Still vulnerable is the defense of Liberia. Long cross through 3 players of Nigeria. There is goal number 3.
They've got goal number 3. They've got the height, and they're leaping above that Liberian defense so easily. And it is number 9, Chidi Harmony. A good header.
The 3 strikers up front. For
yeah, the 3 Nigerian strikers have scored in this game.
I'm not too sure Liberians will be here for the second half. Some of them, or most of them.
Yeah, they'll get angry. They'll get downhearted. They will leave the SKD. They will leave the SKD broken.
Liberia down by 3 goals to 0. Inside 36 minutes of the first half.
Yeah, I think the problem for Liberia is in the middle of that park. It is in the middle of that park. It's in the middle of that park. You don't have a protection right above the 2 central defenders. Take my words. They are vulnerable. They got 2 Nigerian attackers taking their 1v1. You need a midfielder who is going to creep in behind, pick up and allow one of them to clean up the dirt. They need to be tactical. They need to do that effectively. Other than that, trust me, Liberia is going to concede more. We did talk about how we'll concede more goals. If we didn't do that, we're already conceding those goals.
Because we are seeing exactly what is happening. The forts, I don't know whether they have qualities on the bench to be able to work things out properly. If that cannot be the case,
Julius,
they will concede more goals in the second half.
Julius, it is just an instruction to Louise Brown to stay back. She is driving more forward than playing as the defender in the holding position. When you're holding. You are supposed to be causing confusion for the attackers coming to your central defense. The first danger is what you're supposed to be thwarting, and that is what she's not doing, and that is why Liberia has a problem in the defense.
And they've been punished on 3 separate occasions just as a result of that 37 minutes. And it's a quiet view on the end of Liberian fans. It's another trouble. No foul. One of the goal scorers. She just got the third, and she's on to it, looking for a brace.
Yes.
Excellent goalkeeping for Mankula Kone.
Nigerians are very muscular. The Liberians are too soft. They stay to the floor too often. Yeah. Talk about how smallish our girls are. Same thing applies to how smallish our boys are. You know. So we have to adapt a style of play, and we have to be as fast as possible.
That is the key thing.
We have to be as fast as possible. Then they, being the muscular guys, can resort into playing us fouls, and then we get the advantage to push the ball forward. To do that, you need the energy. It's something that you have to do at the training grounds. It's not something you can introduce in the game. Our work to start at the training grounds. Other than that, trust me, it's all going to be difficult. You need a mobile team. Touch 1-2 and move forward against this Nigerian team, who are going to be much more muscular on every given occasion. We've seen this over and against Liberia. They will all win the muscular fight, but I think we're beating them right here on some occasion. I remember Christopher Ray damaged him. the Super Eagles, right?
That was the famous George.
Yeah, the 11. Famous George. We are 11.
Yeah.
They've taken some beating from the hands of the Lone Stars as well, but not in female football anyway.
We've always suffered a thrashing defeat to them. The last time it was 5 goals to 0, 6 goals to 0, 8 goals to 0.
Yeah, they've always beaten Liberia, but there have been some occasions where we caused some confusion. They're taking some break, cooling break, a test. But these are Nigerians who are in front 3 goals. They're not worried about anything here now. They know they've got everything to their advantage. The goalkeeper, I mean, we were talking about how she's not satisfied. Even the cooling break, Makasi Akonen did not come for the cooling break. Now take a look at how easy it is for the Nigerians to move into attack and win the ball. They are more mobile, and whilst Liberia has all of her players back in their half, and we're not making progress. Yeah. Moving into the cluster legs. Well, how are they? Now, this is where Louise Brown need to be, right? If you want her to be there, then you need to find a defender, a defensive midfielder who is going to play in that holding role and give Louise Brown the chance to move forward. I keep saying this. I don't know whether the coaches.
They will have to do better in the second half. I'm quite sure the coaches are watching and the statisticians are jotting down key points to make some difference. Other than that, it could be a different story. 4 minutes to stoppages.
Julius, we consider 3 goals without making the correction. We might be living more dangerously. We need to limit the damage by this time. I think. Long ball. Louise Brown floats it inside. That's how soft the Liberians can be. She goes to the floor.
The skills.
Yeah.
But you have to have a bit of strength.
They need some energy. They need some strength to endure, and that's where the Nigerians are beating us in terms of the strength. So. Showing Liberia gets set. It's a
consolation before the first half.
Yeah, we'll do well for Liberia. A funky Kodera puts it in to touch the throw in. Well, I think the Nigerian will come forward. Chidi, lack of communication there. I think she did see Peace Effiong moving. I think she thought Effiong was making the run. Louise Brown. It's a pass forward. Lovely sweet pass.
First touch heavy. Disappointing.
Yeah, again. You need to get Louise Brown closer to that attacking machinery, and then you find somebody, a player who is going to be more patient defensively, and I think we can get something from this Nigerian. They are not as extra as you think they are. I think what we're doing is we're making some errors technically, and that those errors are, leaning.
And the Nigerians are capitalizing.
Yeah, they capitalize on those errors. Yeah. It's tactical. It's just logical to know that Louise is more attacking oriented, and you need to keep her behind the tree because her passes are quality, and then you find a defense. You can't keep Louise at the back and expect that attacking machinery to function. It's not going to function properly. It functions whenever she comes forward, and then the danger is when she leaves the defense becomes vulnerable. You can't have her performing in those two positions. It's difficult for her.
So a player of Liberia is off. That's been to Yante. And she's been attended to. So Liberia, there's 10 men, and they are down by 3 goals.
Take a look at how the Liberian players are responding. The pace, the energy, they need to come back. They're not coming as quick as they should come back, and they're giving the Nigerians this chance to move forward and move at them. Louise gets set. It's going to be one of her quality passes. She's good at that. Well, the ball bubble at the back. And it's played forward. It's going to be good one. Well, they were resorting to long balls, and it's not working for Liberia. They need to work this ball into Nigeria's half with ease and confidence. They need to just compose themselves. Take a look at the Nigerian captain. Detecting the pace, no press at all. And it's so easy for the Nigerians to move forward. Liberia need to stand up. And it's another one. Nigeria in possession. They got a chance here. And easy.
Esther is still down.
Esther is down. Well, the Nigerians is a flash of a right foot. It's a corner kick.
I think she was fouled. She was fouled. And the ref was just right there.
Liberia has lost, in all fairness. I think Nigeria has kept the ball more and created chances more than Liberia. Well, if there is
Let's take a look
anything,
at that one. So
yeah.
I think that was so far, and you see the referee. That was so far. She was
Well.
bundled into. She had the first touch of the ball.
And the physical nature of the Nigerians game is something that Liberians need to adapt to. Every time you hear Liberia going against a Nigerian club or a Nigerian team, Liberians need to understand it is going to be a very, very physical game. I've had this mentality about Nigerian, Liberian, Ivorian football, and every time it strikes my mind that we meet in of those teams, we have to understand we're going to play a physical game. Going against countries like Morocco, Tunisia, what you're going to see a lot of skill, a lot of ball passing, and maybe
You see that
again,
once more. Not much energy.
not much energy.
Easily.
I think throughout our training sessions for this game, they should have played more energy game, more aggressive game, more back-to-back training sessions they should have had than what they did.
And warning seconds to the climax of this
Yes.
first half is Esther Classet.
And it's going to be easily picked up. Liberians aren't responding the way they should respond. I don't know how come they lost their energy level.
Concede.
Yeah, they should, they could.
A brilliant clearance now is Louis Brown. And that's Liberia's.
Nobody's available. She's calling for somebody to be available, and there is nobody. And again, I keep saying she should not be deep into the midfield. She should be closer to the attacking machinery, and that's the most reason why we have considered the goals, because she's the engine. She has the creativity and the brilliance to drive this game forward, but Louis Brown should not be sitting back. She should be right behind the three attackers in an attacking role, and then we could get something out of this. Anything other than this, trust me, Julius, we aren't going to get a goal in this game. I'm not sure we can get something.
The Nigerian goalkeeper has been living and having holidays.
Yes.
Just once.
Yeah.
Liberia have to come back very, very strong in the second half. First half, Liberia 0. The Golden Eaglets of Nigeria 3. Shown supremacy, having won the World Cup under 17 5 times on 2 different occasions. They've made it through to the runner-up.
So we're taking a break. We'll be back to continue the second half of this game.
1-2. 45 minutes of first half have been played here at the SKD, and that's between Liberia U17 and that of Nigeria. I'm back here in studio, and I'm here along with Naomi Tapia to talk about the first 45 minutes of play. How has it been for Liberia so far? So Naomi, you watched the 45 minutes of play here at the SKD. So how has it been for Liberia? What do you make of the first 45 minutes of play?
Well, this is not what I expected, and I think the rest of the Liberian people watching this will say yes. This is not the result we expected in the first half. Anyways, we have been exhausted for 90 minutes, but to be down 3-0 is not what we all expected, and unfortunately, this is our fate now that we are down 3-0. So I can't easily predict what the next 45 minutes will be like, because from what we saw in the first half, Nigeria is actually outshining us. Nigeria is playing us like the experienced team that they used to be.
Coming to that, experience plays a lot when it comes to football. Like I said earlier when we had the first talk here, I said Nigeria is not a strange team when it comes to football in Africa, be it the female category and that of the male category. As a matter of fact, Nigeria qualifying to reach to this round, they didn't qualify on a narrow basis. They played Central African Republic. They won them 12 goals different. I mean 6 goals home and that was 6 goals away. They went on to play Burkina Faso. The Jew Burkina Faso 1-1 away, and went home and won Burkina Faso 6. So looking at the amount of goals that they have scored and the goals they conceded, you can easily tell that Nigeria is a very competitive side to that of developing Liberia, because we are still developing when it comes to women football. So look at the statistics for the first half. We have shots on target. Liberia had 2 and Nigeria 4. So if we tell you that Nigeria was attacking more than that of Liberia. And for the corners, we had 3 corners and they had 1 corner. But out of the 3, we did not use any of the corner keys as well. So 4 committed, we committed 6 fouls, and Nigeria committed 5. And then for offside, we had 1 offside. Nigeria had 3 offside.
Nigeria
so
3.
Come about mostly once you are attacking, you have the attacker in your opponent place to be disturbing the defense. So yellow card is still 0-0 on the yellow card. So overall, for what I saw in the first 45 minutes, we started the game in a very good place. We started in a good proportion where the first 15 minutes we controlled the ball, and we were doing the passing control system, the method where from the defense to the midfield to the attack, we started controlling the ball from the first 15 minutes. But after the 15 minutes, Nigeria is playing away. You cannot go away and just start to explode. So because you have to sit back and watch your opponent. So that's what Nigeria did for the first 15 minutes. They had to observe your style of play, the energy level. So after the 15 minutes, they realized that we don't have that much energy level. Then they put up from there. So they scored their first goal in the 18th and 19th minutes. Immediately after scoring the first goal, you know that definitely Liberia want to open up to equalize. So this is where our problem came in. Opening up to equalize, letting our midfield to remain empty, because mind you, Louis Brown is a very good midfielder, but for this game she plays more in the defense, so you will not have the ball fire on the attack as compared to when she's playing the offensive side. So our coach need to go now this break to re-strategize as to how to bring in the defensive midfielder. So Louis cannot, because the energy level of our player is not, we don't have high energy level as compared to Nigeria. And Nigeria is playing an experienced football. Nigeria is not into this kind of thing, so they understand how to go about. So now, Louis Brown, who is our one and only ball carrier, like we know, once we get the ball, everybody is Louis. So Louis Brown now her energy level will drop because she has to go to the defense, out the defense, gain ball from the defense, try to carry the ball to the attack, the dish complete, and the attack is now utilizing. And then another thing is our defense. Our defense is playing a sluggish football, I would say.
They are playing like they have already broken down. That's the fact. And Louis Brown is not the only problem for Liberia in the match.
They have broken down for the first half. But mind you, this is football. This is why you have this break for the coaches to bring that technical know-how to the game and to motivate the players. Because if we happen to lose this game 3 goals home, it will take us a miracle.
Think about a way.
A miracle to win away. Because mind you, Burkina Faso drew with Nigeria 1-1 home, and when they went to Nigeria, Nigeria defeated them 6. So it's not an easy thing to go to Nigeria and win Nigeria with, if the game ends 3-0 here, to go to Nigeria and win Nigeria 4. So that's it for the first half. We have already had the first half.
So
had our mistakes. So second half is coming up.
Okay, so my voice of encouragement to the team is not over until it is over. Even though they are down 3-0, Coach Monima can now think about how to strategize and then come back, make a comeback, make a beautiful reply in the second half, and go on to even draw or even win your opponent. It's not strange in football. If Liverpool can do it,
strange.
Liverpool did it before.
I know people can come from behind to draw. It happens to Real Madrid. It happens to Bayern Leverkusen. Yeah, we know. But it all depends on the kind of players that you have to produce the results. And our players, now that they have already broken down the first half of the game, because Nigeria started to dominate the game immediately after the score. The first goal, they knew that, okay, now we approach the game, we had to sit back to watch Nigeria, okay? Because we are playing away, we need to understand and observe the field, where to go, which department to play, which defender.
They are playing like an experienced team.
Experience played a major role when it comes to football, especially Nigeria number 10. She's a very good midfielder. So she's there to distribute the ball. And now our defense had a whole work to do. Because you are playing an experienced attack. An attack that scored more than 12 goals to qualify. So going against that attack, you have to be very, 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 very careful if you are going against that attack. And our midfield broke down completely in the first half. All of our boys in the midfield were just intercepted by our opponent. So we need to work on the midfield. Like I said, we need to bring the defensive midfield
and they are making good use of their chances. I'm talking about Nigeria. They are making fine.
And when it comes to one time, we make use out of the opportunity. So we have a whole lot of work to do if we are to score 3 goals on Nigeria with the kind of play that we are doing. If we are to score 3 goals, we need to work with the midfield. Our team energy level is low.
It is very low. That's why that is
physical.
It is up to
low. So the players need to get.
I think the coach himself is watching. He was watching his players and he saw the lapses, and I really hope that he jotted some things down that he will be able to work on going into the second half that is about to commence. If and only if he wants to draw or even go on to beat Nigeria in this particular encounter. And mind you, this game is really, really crucial, because from what I'm seeing here, the Super Eagles are proving to be extraordinarily skillful.
Extraordinary because they have the experience. They are not new when it comes to World Cup, when it comes to playing international football. So the experience also play a very important role when it comes to football. So they're going to play the way they are playing. Like I said, they started the game not on the pace that they did, because you go play away, you have to observe how the field is, how your opponent plays before. And they have already realized that Liberia, we don't have the energy level. And because we don't have the energy level, once they control the ball, it becomes a problem for us. So we go to the next 45 minutes and we hope that our team
Okay. All right, so we wish our guys the very best, nothing but the best. This is football. Anything is possible in football. Thank you.
All right.
So we've got to start the second half with Nigerians having the advantage. Scored 3 goals in the first half.
Number 7 will be introduced. Hello, sir.
And so Liberia will make a double substitutions. Let's see whether that can bring something special to bring some smiles on the faces of decisible Liberians who have turned out a year. So double substitutions again. Lisa Sawi.
Sawi is up. And up goes Yasa Guegolo.
So yeah, Yasa Guegolo wearing number 19 jersey.
Will also be introduced.
And Gloria Kaya wearing number 7 jersey. And we're coming very shortly. We will see exactly who will make way for her.
And number 22, Inja Brown, will give way.
So Inja Brown
So those are the changes.
has been substituted.
And we love to get the second half on the way. Liberia nil, Nigeria 3. They were to play in the FIFA U17 World Cup in Dominican Republic. The return time is on the 14th of June, 5 days from today.
So they've got a very short time to get it out. Liberia made 2 substitutions. Let's see whether they can get something special. They will need to attack and defend at the same time. On the break, a flashing strike from Olive Newman, and the Nigerians are onto it. This player wearing number 15 jersey, Ifion Peace. And the flag is up, and that player was caught in an outside position. 45 minutes to level things out, or possibly to win this game. During the first half, we saw really on the faces of Liberians, I can say for sure, disappointments. Some of them may not be too very, very surprised by the scoreline thus far. But however the case is, and the Liberian side have been doing very well of recent.
And I think when you say they're not surprised, again, we talk about how the Nigerians have been dominating these competitions. Liberia have just got themselves organized using the youth development program to come back with Louis Brown, flossing inside, quality of a passing text. He's going to find a way. Liberia finds a way into the box for the first time in this game for in the second half. It is actually. It shouldn't be quiet. They need to be more explosive, these Liberians.
Pull one from Makassian for the second time. She got more space through to take advantage of. She made herself look as if she was on a real pressure. Eliminating goal for Liberia could be something special for the fans.
Yeah, at least they need to go in this game too, and this is how dangerous the Nigerians can be. The pass, another 2-1.
And they are using their body advantage, their height against the Liberian side.
Wow.
Physical.
So this is U17. So in my mind, they should be around what in terms of age. So looking at those Nigerians, and so trust me, if 15, a 14-year-old explosive like that with that sort of energy, well,
I can imagine that.
This is
and talking about that, I overheard one of the executive committee members of the LFA saying that they've got something on the books already relative to age cheating
Yes.
And if they can find the scientific result from that, Liberia could get the points and move to the next stage.
Yeah, I think they need to, yeah, there are question marks about some of the players I see on that pitch. The movement, the body language, the energy with which they play. I've been in youth development for a very long time.
16
And I can't believe that. But anyway, having said that, we've got to give some respect to our colleagues from the other side, the Nigerians. But trust me, with that sort of body language, with that sort of energy, it's difficult to believe that these are around 14, 15 years old. Trust my words.
So yellow card offense. The ref is a bit flexible.
Yeah. And unless you talk about some scientific proof which we need to venture into, but
that is the only way
to prove them wrong,
Yeah. Especially against Nigeria.
The giants of African football. Yeah. And the Liberians are so quiet on the page, and I'm wondering what is running in their minds now. I think we lost it to Nigeria, but it's still early days to say. They've got to keep fighting. Louis Brown is fighting.
And no disrespect to the women, but that's when we talk about the difference between they and their male counterparts. I'm sorry to say, some of them, but most of them, they break down so very early. You can be down by 3 goals, you can still muster the courage, and you can get goals coming in at any time.
Yeah.
It's just not impossible whenever, and especially we talk about football. Great fighting spirit, but it's travel outside. Wow. She's been doing extremely well. Olive Newman.
Yeah, I think the question is, have they solved that problem? I think they still got themselves in that situation where we've got 2 attackers at 2 central defenders into Liberia's half, and it's still not been resolved yet. I still think, we've lost this game tactically.
What the coach saw here was the 2 wing backs there where he made his substitutions. Two substitutions.
Yeah.
And from the wing backs, respectively, Lisa Sawe was brought down. So, and perhaps you may not have that options as you think. That's the energy level, the physical. Free once she was scored. That's the captain. Very elementary for the quality.
Beautiful goalkeeping.
Yeah. Mankula did well.
Liberia goalkeeper. She is my lady of the match. Trust me, Louis Brown.
She wants to get into the game, but
she wants to push the Liberian team forward. That's what she does.
This is one of the substitutes. Gloria Kaya giving the ball away cheaply. That was a poor one for Mankula. Lewis is down. The bad signal for Liberia.
Yeah.
And we've got 5 days for the return leg.
Yeah, 5 days for the return leg. It is Liberia at home. 3 goes down to Nigeria. I think she had an elbow in her chest or something.
I think she's burning a lot of energy.
Yeah, she is
not getting the results anticipated. And that's Louis Brown. She's been attended to now by the medics. We've gone 53 minutes. And Liberia is down by 3 goals to 0. More work
needs to be done. This is the development stage.
Trust me, I have a 12 to 13-year-old daughter, and I'm thinking, I'm looking at those under 17 on the page, and I'm wondering, wow, this is it's crazy, right? But anyway,
But that's a good case, though.
it is.
It's a very good case.
I think
We
this.
wouldn't just use the Liberian mentality. Let's leave it. Let's forget about it.
It's a free kick. It's a goal kick. It is, and it's taken by the goalkeeper Makula Kone. And another one of those balls.
And the
And
two
then
substitutes, honestly, and they've not made impact so far. The likes of Gloria Kaya always giving the ball away cheaply.
I think in my mind the substitution should have been made in the middle of the park. You just needed to make one substitution. Maybe tactical change on the pitch without even making a substitution. Luis Brown would have just come forward and you bring one defensive midfielder who is going to be a bit more aggressive.
Lost it out on that counter attack. Very slow.
Two-0 down, and it's a U17 game. Wherever you are, if you're watching us live on Intel Sports, and it's easy to download the Intel Sports app, and then trust me, you'll be watching us live, and you can share the feed as well. It is U17 Nigeria versus U17 Liberia. It's a U17 World Cup, Dominican Republic 2024, and it's straight into the arms of the Nigerian goalkeeper, who must be somewhere around 14, 15 years old.
Paper.
Yeah, on paper that is. I mean, I doubt if that is 14-year-old. Trust me. It is not
wow.
possible.
What a call. And we've seen several occasions Nigerians have bundled Liberians and the ref actually gave
Well,
a fair chance.
she thinks in my mind, I mean, what is the foul here? There is no foul here. Was she pulled? I'm not sure she was pulled. She has a chance. She's running down. And, well, the referee is there. Probably a contact was made. So we've got to give her the benefit of the doubt.
In the first half, she also called similar foul around almost similar area for Nigeria. The Golden Eaglets.
Yeah.
Appears like this player got lots of fans, so she will be introduced. Very young. Very young. From the Liberian side. Let's make this very clear. Let's see what else she can showcase. Wearing number 6 jersey. That's Christine Conandio. I don't know whether she is a defensive midfielder. She's a poor one. No one is there to collect the pieces for Liberia. So the Nigerians reconsolidated, strikes through into the arms of Kone. She plays it quickly. The striking prowess of Liberia, they have to be aggressive, work with time on the attack. Let's see, it's still far.
Louis Brown collects it.
Still challenging times. She's
Not
my
bad.
player of the game.
At least she gives the fans something
Yeah.
to move on, I may say.
Excellent.
Skills, individual work. We are there. Teamwork trouble now for Liberia.
Yeah.
Fumbling through. A foul.
Well, that's where it's difficult to determine whether these Nigerians are under 17.
Yeah.
Take a look at that sort of energy. A 15, 16 years old can't do that. Trust me. Well, you've got to question this Nigerian team. Forgive me if I'm a bit controversial, but I think this sort of energy level.
That's the skipper. Good control. Ref said foul once more. They're trying to get into it, but it's still.
Well, trust me, this Liberian team has a great future. I believe in this team.
Yeah.
I believe that 2-3 years from now, this team can graduate to the under 20, and the future for Liberian football is very, very bright. I'm not panicking about what we're seeing here.
Yeah, the result now.
The result of this game, but we got to keep this youthful team, this very young team, and trust me, 2, 3, 4 years from now, we have a solid senior national team. Given what we saw on the under 20 recently in the WAFU competition, I'm not panicking. I'm impressed with this team's performance. The thing in my mind is that we've got to keep to the process, and just do what we are supposed to do.
Wow. Trash out that golden opportunity.
Yeah.
That could have been goal number 4, and she should have been on the score sheet for the second time. Nigeria will make their first substitution. Perhaps it could be a double or triple substitutions. Let's see.
I can imagine
60 minutes.
Yeah, 60 minutes. 100 hours,
And there you see Christine. She's preferred to be called ball passer. Alcoholic dispossessed. And the Nigerians are on it. Louis got one man to contend with. Controls it brilliantly. So it will be a triple substitution. Look at the physique. 18, 13, and 5 respectively. Pass from Louis. Liberia first touch heavy, it will be a corner kick.
And every time they come close to those Liberians, you see the Liberians falling to the floor. Not because they are lazy in my mind, but I think because Liberia is playing somewhere around the rifle edges. I mean, I don't know how the Nigerians will feel watching or listening to this commentary, but the real truth is, those aces of the Nigerians in my mind are questionable. Excellent. Yeah.
You can see brilliant header from Telfin. Just a control.
And number 18 coming on is Blessing Ifetezu. She's coming on for the number 5. Chile.
And as one of the goal scorers.
Yeah. Blessing Ifetezu. Number 13 is Oyedikachi Ikezi. Oyedikachi is Ikezi is wearing jersey number 13.
And see the screen, the number 17. Tio.
Yeah.
Watch the screen.
Take a look at the screen. She can't be under 17. trust my words. I mean,
And this
it
is
is.
Africa.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how the Nigerians across the globe will feel about this, but trust me, in my mind, that can be an under 17 player. There is no usefulness in that face that I just saw.
No, not at
But
all.
yeah, I think the Liberians will love this. We may have lost this game, but we're part of our youthful team. The future is bright, and yeah, good luck to the Nigerians. They can win this one, move forward. But I mean, we're looking at the future. Liberia is ready to build, and we are building. Nigeria have been there before, but in my mind, this under 17 team for Nigeria is doing very well, but they don't look like an under 17 team. Trust me.
So we've played 64 minutes. It's still Nigeria up by 3 goals to 0. I think I did see a collusion earlier.
Yeah.
And the two players, one from Nigeria and one from Liberia, are the medics, are now playing their part there. You see what exactly happened. So it's
Yeah,
Esther Masale who is down once more. She was beaten a little, but this player from Nigeria, that's the
it's the
captain.
captain.
It looks
Tayo
serious.
Afolayu. Chirino, the Nigerians lead here. It is Liberia who are trailing.
You see that chance, half chance for Liberia once more. Battle through, toss out,
Yeah.
but eventually the Nigerians clear absolutely that particular danger zone. So Esther Masale is still down, and the referee signals the stretch up. So she
Yeah,
she will not be stretched out.
If there is anything that CAF or FIFA must work on, I think it has to be how to work on these ages of these players. Trust me, it's so questionable when you see an under 17 in this sort of form. No matter, I'm not saying we're perfect though, but I think that Liberian team that I see out there is so young, very
And it's
youthful.
really unfair to the other side if it happens.
Yeah,
The
because
other way
they might
around.
say through in CAF or FIFA, they don't have anything to say about how they've conducted themselves in terms of the ages. Trust me.
See this number 5.
Well,
She's actually in pain.
yeah, she is in pain.
That's Bintu Yante. Young muscles.
The SKD is the referee from the Central African Republic. She's calling her back to come and continue play.
So Nigeria on the break once more. This is one of their goal scorers. She got the first goal offside. Yes, poor decision from her. 67 minutes. And the Nigerians are the ones who are cheering the fans just right on our commentary booth.
Yeah, it's the number 8 is Shakira Abidemi and Mushood. It should be an offside.
That's necessary foul. Yellow card will be shown, yes. But I think she was in an outside
She
position.
was in an offside position. Take a look at the
That was fair
replay.
though.
The assistant referee is keeping the flag down, but take a look at this. Yeah, she's offside. Now there she is ahead of the Liberian defense. So why is the referee, assistant referee, not signaling for an offside?
And the player of Liberia has been shown a yellow. That's the substitute, Christine Konandio. That's the first yellow card. And for today's fixture. So in 5 days' time, Liberia will go to Nigeria for the return leg. With perhaps, as it stands, 3 goals deficit. They could reduce this tally and have something special away from home. You just never know. They did it here at home.
Well, she's on it. Well, the young Liberian goalkeeper, we talk about how psychologically in the first half she was broken down by her defense, but I think she's managed to pick up her confidence, and in this second half they are doing very well. They might not, cope with the physique
Of the
pace
Nigerians.
of the Nigerians, but yeah, I think they managed to instill some stability in their team, and they are doing a fantastic job in the second half.
Christine, that's the ball pass or
Wow,
called.
beautiful.
Louis Brown. Had it been somewhere around the Central Park, Louis could have gotten something from there. She's a specialist,
Yeah,
but she's giving away to Christine. Perhaps Christine is also someone who has a specialty in that particular area. We've seen more Nigerians in their half than Liberians, and they have the advantage now.
Louis Posse on
Oh, wow.
target.
She got that quality,
Yeah, she has the quality.
and wow, I'm impressed. I'm true with how relaxed she were and placed that ball,
Yeah,
and just the power was lacking.
yeah. And
Louis foul.
Christine Konandio comes into this game, and I think she's added some spice.
Yep. Louis was foul in the Central Park. She's down.
Yeah. And I was at their training ground, and I think I saw one of the Liberian female players, Mimi. I understand she's down from the States to join the team. She has a lot of physique, very young. I don't know. I would have loved to see her in the team today, but she's not in this team. But I think in the future she has to be in the team. It's a Nigerian move now behind the Liberian defense. It's floater inside. The goalkeeper comes up. Good goalkeeping. A youthful Liberian goalkeeper gets set, and she finds Louis Brown. Liberia, and it's intercepted by the Nigerians. They will come forward. Liberia will press for it. They win it, but just temporarily. Nigeria gets it, and they will play from the flank. There they are down that side. Well defended.
By Esther Masari.
Masale, very good job. And trust me, Masale has been a very stalwart, strong defender in the Liberian defense. She stood up to the Nigerians' might, and she's really lived up to her expectation in this game.
Sure.
Well, the Nigerian get their fourth. Well,
That's one of the substitutes.
it could probably be one of their substitutes, either a 14 or 15-year-old. Guess it. Can't believe that.
And Esther fumbles through. Perhaps she's tired. She was bundled further hard to contain again the strength and the power. There you see she had the first touch.
If it is a blessing, yeah. Yeah, it looks as if it took a deflection or something. And Nigeria makes it number 4. And still Nigeria coming forward, and it's hit. Louis Brown puts it forward, intercepted.
Toss it through. Trying to get some penetrating moves, but again the Nigerians are really physical. Yeah, so it's giving a tough time to the Liberians. Louis Brown, one of our areas.
Well, she tried to put it on target, looking for an opportunity at least to find a consolation goal in this game. 75 minutes. We got 15 minutes plus added time left in this game.
Tire legs now for Liberia.
Yeah, the tire.
And the legs are walking, chasing shadows. Offside, yes.
She's offside. You know, there's one thing I can say about this Liberian team versus this Nigerian team. I'm going to see how long we're going to see these Nigerians play in the future and how long we see the Liberians play in the future, because the future is going to determine whether something went wrong with these ages. Trust me. Long ball forward. Liberia will intercept. They just lack the idea, you know, but dispossessed. Yeah, good fight back. She does.
That was great from Delphi.
Yeah.
Substitution, Liberia, Princess Hills, number 20, will be introduced.
And Patience Corner. Lewis,
Lewis is hobbling off the pitch. She gets a standing ovation from the SKD Sports Complex faithfuls, and she's been hailed as she walk off the pitch. Young has a bright future, Louis Brown, and replacing her is Princess Hills. Well, is it Princess Hills?
Princess Hills for the captain, Warner Jr.
Well, Princess Hills. Louis Brown was substituted. Patience Corner came on, and it is Wonder Joy who is coming on, and it's Princess Hills now who goes into her place for this Liberia under 17 team. The future is bright. Trust me, it is bright. It's a youthful generation of footballers here we're witnessing. Having beaten Senegal, they're losing at home to Nigeria to 4 goals in there. But again, trust me, the process of development is on course. They are growing, and the future is bright for them. And amongst them, that goalkeeper who plays it now forward, Mankula corner. They will fight, and Nigeria will win it. Beautiful pass it is. To no one in particular. I think they lost it on that occasion.
So we played 78 minutes, and it's a thrashing defeat to Liberia at home. So the fans are watching.
Fans are watching, but the fans are not discouraged about their team looking at how you forward. Yeah. And that's that's how powerful, muscular the Nigerians can be at this age.
And she saw that coming, and she just gave away.
Yeah, she thinks well.
Brave, we are still very young. Oh wow!
Don't find that to some extent with this commentary, and I'm like, how possible could this be? It's Liberia will have to defend on this occasion. A throw in it is, and it's going to go. It's going to be a goal kick. It is.
Yes, it's a goal kick. 10 minutes and plus injury time. Not much time we may play for any extra. Because not much delay. We've seen a double substitution is in the making for Nigeria. Liberia now in possession, but in their own half. Long one flank. And no one is there to fly the ball as much as possible, as high as they will want. Because there's no Lewis Brown.
Yeah, I think the Liberians are just trying to avoid the physical tackles. Now take a look at that one.
Hamstring.
Yeah. Pulls her muscles.
Oh wow. Makula. But in all fairness, I think the Liberians got real motivation here. The stadium is
the stadium is full. We have appreciable, not really full to capacity, but in between the VIP and around the VIP stands, the crowd is very much good. Considerable turnout for our team. And I just say that Liberians aren't giving up on that team. We're part of this team. If you take a look at the body size, the aggression that the Nigerians bring to this team, take a look at how much they've been in these competitions before, and take a look at those jumps that we say from those 14, 15 years old Nigerians, which speaks volumes of
very laughable and very questionable.
Very questionable in my mind. I think Nigerians across the globe need to understand that this is not in my mind from a clear point of view. I don't believe that this is an under 17 team, trust me. There is no way this sort of morphology, 14, 15 years old morphology, only very few of them. But you could see, let's agree that the body size could be big, right? But if you take a facial look at them, it doesn't speak as if they are 14, 15 years old. They are not. I know when I see a 13, I know when I see a 14. I've been in youth development. When I see a 16, yes, but not to this extent. Liberia could get something from this one. There's bundle of target.
Wow.
Yes, he was fouled.
Penalty for Liberia. But it's not a good one because I can say we are not good at penalty shootout. We saw that in the WAFU. And Louis Brown is not on the pitch also.
Yeah.
So let's see whether we can get at least a consolation from here.
Well, take a look at this. Good pass.
Well, play from the back.
The Tesha. Well, your fairness, let's agree that we've been critical of this Nigerian, but was this a penalty?
And he plays the ball already. I don't know.
Was it a late tackle?
There you see Sasibo Liberians.
Yeah, they're dancing, they're not panicking about it. They're not worried about how many goals defeat against them this afternoon. The one thing that I see in the faces of the Liberians is that they're proud of their team. They love their youthful team.
Yeah.
They see the proud of this team and they believe that this team has a great, great future. And I think that's the beauty of what we've come to see for the Liberian team.
And it's fair to say it's a work in the park and it's a gradual process.
It's a process, a work in the park. I like to agree with you.
Yeah.
I love their youthfulness. And
Liberia already have something to celebrate on today, having won.
Yeah, having won Sartele, thanks to Sheikh Cisse, a super wonder.
There you see them, so they are cheering.
So Liberia has got 7 points already in that group.
This is the fan base for Liberia, the national fan base. Hope we can get that once more.
Yeah.
The national fan base.
The national fan base of Liberia, they celebrating. I think we need to take a look at that again.
Earlier on the president. So 3 players of Liberia on top of that ball communication to see who will take that. That's Christine, the young kid who was just introduced.
Yes, who was brought Christine Conandio. Yeah. Conandio Christine. She wears jersey number 6. And I wish they could just zoom that face and see how youthful she is.
That player. A yellow card to the player number 20.
Take a look at Christine now. Yeah, it's easy to say.
See the youthfulness.
She's under 17. It is very easy to say that.
And if she can send the goalkeeper in the wrong direction, that would be fun. And because I'm not too sure she got that.
Against that Nigerian goalkeeper who's almost in the heart of Victor Osimhen. Who's taking it? Is Yasa?
I see number 19.
Yes,
Yasa
number 19, Yasa Gueglo will take this one. She goes there. Hits it.
Wow.
Superb.
What a penalty.
Well, she's going to be proud of this one.
She was just introduced. She goes to her captain.
Yeah.
Coach,
to the coach.
Technical staff.
Yeah.
Young kid. Promising.
Yeah, we've got something to be proud of. It doesn't matter how much Nigeria beat us in our own backyard, but the pride is that you see a very youthful Liberian team that is in the process of growing, and you've got them fighting for everything. You have a super striker test.
In the wrong direction.
It is a proud goal. We want to be proud of that goal. Yeah, go ahead, Nigeria. Beat us if you can, no matter how much, but we're proud of our team. It is. I think that's the message from the Liberians out there who are cheering their team. Is the did you say the Super Eagles? No, not Super Eagles. Sorry, Super Eagles is the Golden Eagles.
Yeah.
Sorry, the Super Eagles is the senior national team of Nigeria. The Golden Eagles.
The senior national team is the Falcons.
The Falcons, the Super Falcons. And you've got the U17 Nigerian team here playing. She's on side. She could get this one on. And it's the goalkeeper. Well, Mankula. Well,
listen quickly. I like that. You have to be swift. And she
maybe we could get a second. And then Uh, yeah, she allowed the ball to leave her. Well, 4-1.
A second goal for Liberia could make the return leg much more competitive.
Much more competitive.
Yeah.
But
because this Liberian side is capable of scoring 2 goals.
Yeah, they're capable.
Yeah.
I think they're still in the learning process too, but you know what, they could learn a lot from this game and go to Nigeria.
And Theo, I can say the second leg will be much more difficult than the first leg.
Yeah, because Liberia will fight for everything.
They are now familiar with each other.
Yeah,
as you can see, know who is who and what to do.
They know what they're going to be expecting in Nigeria. The physical nature of the Nigerians game, and they could go there with a different mentality and a different mindset. Liberia could get something. Yeah.
No one is
the Nigerians coming back.
Yes.
It's Scooby and it's quickly played.
Deep in.
Yeah.
Wow. The Lions.
Yeah, I wish Louis Brown was in this game to end it. I mean, it would have been a bit difficult. I believe with her presence, we would have gotten another goal. And
so 4 minutes stoppages.
4 minutes at a time from the referee from the Central African Republic. 4-1 here. Liberia will fight for it. But it's picked up by the Nigerians. It is that lady wearing jersey number 4. Well, defender it is. It is the Liberia number 3. Well, it was the Nigerian number 3 actually on the attack. Adigoke. Taiwo Adigoke is the lady wearing the number 3 shirt for Nigeria.
Fair game so far for Liberia. The result not what was expected.
Yeah, Liberians are leaving the stadium in disappointment, but again, you know, they need to take some pride in that team. It's a youthful team. Looking at the future, you can say there's a reason to be you got something to be positive about.
So we've got roughly about 2 minutes.
2 minutes
to wind down. Esther Masali.
Yeah, she's doing a fantastic job.
And obviously expected the Nigerians will have to delay technically with that one in order to get the 3 goals advantage and back in Nigeria in 5 days time. Esther, wow.
She's on the floor.
So we've seen some senior government officials here, some top politicians as well. They make commitment to be here and they are here.
Yeah.
We want to say kudos to them. We have to do more of this to support the girls, to support football in Liberia. And that's the only way it can be taken to another level. The support from the fans, really, really important and pivotal moving forward.
Yes. Should be offside. And it's bundled across. And it's we are in the 93rd minutes already. It's a goal kick, and it's hit forward. The referee anytime will sound her whistle for the end of this game. And there goes the final whistle here at the Samuel Kanyando Sports Complex. It is Nigeria that has won it at the SKD 4-1 Liberia whip convincingly by the Nigerians. But the question is, the morphology of those Nigerians raises a lot of question marks about their ages here this afternoon against a youthful Liberian team that we see here. But truly speaking, there has been a lot of Liberians who are questioning those Nigerians. As always, when Liberia meet Nigeria, there is always this physical advantage they do have over Liberia. But there is Louis Brown there on the pitch hobbling. But it's been a fantastic game for them. I think what Liberians are proud of is they're able to produce a youth team that can stand up to the likes of Senegal and Nigeria. We may not have gotten there this afternoon. We may not have beaten the Nigerians at home. But trust me, the future of this team is very, very bright. And that is what we take pride in this afternoon. It is Nigeria 4, Liberia 1 in the afternoon. It's U17 World Cup qualifier, which is supposed to take place in the Dominican Republic in October. It's the Nigerians who are celebrating in the middle of the park. Take a look at their faces, the morphology, and take a look at their body languages. It speaks volumes. Many questions to be answered as they come close to the Nigerian fans who have turned out to see them play. Well, Julius, that's the way we like to turn over to you to close up.
So congratulations to the Golden Eaglets. There you see them celebrating, trash out Liberia by 4 goals to 1. But you can look at the morphology. So we are talking about 16, 15 years respectively. But it is what it is. Liberia got the consolation from the penalty spot through Yasa Guerglo. She sent the Nigerian goalkeeper in the wrong direction. Nigerian fans are celebrating. In fact, this time Liberia will be in Nigeria for the return leg. Earlier on, the national team of Liberia won Sao Tome Principe by 1 goal to 0. Congratulations to them. Played 2 games away, got 4 points. That's a good result, unlike what is happening here at home soil. Some of the Liberian players are in tears. Actually, I think they expected something more from today. It did not work.
Yeah, I think, given the fact that they've lost this game, I think they're afraid that they've lost this game. But what's most important for us is that we saw a young team. We saw a team that has the courage to fight. I think they did well. They fought. It wasn't a game that they should have won, so they did not win it. But let's encourage them. Let's look forward to the future. I know back in Nigeria when we go for the return leg, we might concede. But again, whether Nigeria qualifies or not, for me, we've had a fantastic game. We saw a team with a great potential, great future.
Sure indeed. Also, that's how I like to do it. Many thanks to all of you for following. Thanks to the entire crew. And we had a wonderful time here. And the next time you see us will be when you see us. Bye-bye for now.
It's open already. Okay, so we ended this all important game here between Liberia and Nigeria in the FIFA U17 World Cup qualifiers, for which Nigeria won Liberia here 4 goals to 1. It was a great match with the team, a highly experienced team Nigeria against a developing team Liberia here. So the first goal came in the first half. That's between 18 to 19 minutes of the first half, where the Liberia defender, I don't know what came over at them. They overlooked the play from an attacker of Nigeria. But like I said during the first half analysis, that Nigeria played with experience. They started the game the first 15 minutes, for which they had to sit back to watch Liberia, and after the 15 minutes, they got to realize that Liberia has a problem when it comes to their energy level and whole lot. So the game ended 4 goals to 1 in favor of Nigeria, which is a favorable score. And seeing Liberia going to play away, it's going to take a miracle to win Nigeria 3 goals there in their own home. So the shots on target, these are the statistics for the game. Liberia had 7 shots on target, same with Nigeria. The corner kick 4-1. Liberia have 4 corner kicks. The foul committed, Liberia have 10th and Nigeria 7th. Offside, Liberia 2, Nigeria 7. Yellow card 1 apiece. Red card nothing. Ball possession, you can tell clearly that Nigeria dominated the game because they have 53% of the ball possession and Liberia have 43% of the ball possession. So Nigeria possessed the ball. They had total control over the game. They play as an experienced side as compared to Liberia. Liberia is a developing side, so it wasn't going to be an easy thing for Liberia to win them. Howbeit, they have a return leg to play, and that is to go to Nigeria. So it would take a miracle to win Nigeria 3 goals away. But that's football. You can tell the system that the coach put in place here. I think Liberia coach will have to do better in Nigeria, most especially when it comes to the energy level of our players, because at a certain point in time, the energy level of Liberian players they dropped. So Nigeria had to utilize on those weaknesses from the Liberian side, and they were able to get 4 goals away, which is a very good score for them. So going there now, they're not going to put most pressure as it relates to scoring more goals. Or Liberia is going to play so that they can be able to score 3 goals. So it's going to be a game to watch there in Nigeria. Will Liberia have to come back against Nigeria, or will they be out of the FIFA U17 World Cup qualifiers? Thanks once again for following Intel Sports Continue for all the happenings in the world of sports in Liberia, Africa, and the world at large. Thank you.